I was glad to hear John quote Deuteronomy, because Deuteronomy has been, Moses has been hounding me. And Deuteronomy, I urge you this week, remember, this week, I urge you to make your commitment and decision, no matter where you are on the globe, to make your decision. Choose between life and death, and choose this week. I urge you to read Deuteronomy.
Yeah.
Please, study it. Know it. See the miracle of Israel. See with great humility. See all that God has done for us. See how good and gracious. And more importantly, see how loyal and how the Jewish people have honored God for thousands of years. How they have stood where they asked him to stand. I will tell you that I have spent many days here in Israel in the last couple of months. And what has, I was going to say brought me to tears, but that's not a good expression because almost everything does. What has moved me so deeply is no matter what time of day I go to the Western Wall, there are people there worshiping and honoring God. I have tried to think of the other city or the other group of people that would hold that space for this long and honor him. He said to his people, I'm coming. Stand here. And they have. I don't know how many people know or have asked the question that I asked. In 1967, when they said, we have the Temple Mount, why don't they have the Temple Mount today? Because when they went to go take the Temple Mount, the rabbis said, no, it's too sacred. We don't know where the Holy of Holies was. It's too sacred. People who have waited 2,000 years had the military strength and might to take that land, and they didn't because it was too sacred. Honor these people who have honored God for so long. I would ask this week, as we begin this journey together, that you would ask one thing. Are you standing where God asks you to stand? Here we are. So many people came at great risk. So many people came. When you see what we have prepared on Wednesday, you will be amazed at the people who have come at great risk. You have come at great expense. Somebody this week said that we were going to bring chaos and mayhem, and I thought it's the Middle East. How would you know? They said that we would bring chaos and mayhem. No. We bring truth. We bring peace. We bring support. We bring comfort. Let our actions this week and from here on out, let the Jewish people know, no matter what our governments may say, We are not our governments. We stand with you. My last trip here, I went with a good friend to synagogue, and I celebrated Shabbat. And this prayer was said: My God, guard my tongue from evil and my lips from deceitful speech. To those who curse me, let my soul be silent. May my soul be to all like the dust. Open my heart to your Torah, and let my soul pursue your commandments. As for all those who pursue evil against me, swiftly thwart their counsel and frustrate their plans. Act for the sake of your name. Act for the sake of your right hand. Act for the sake of your holiness. Act for the sake of your Torah, that your beloved ones may be delivered. Save with your right hand and answer me. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart find favor before you, Lord, my rock, my redeemer. Carry that meditation this week. Carry that in your heart. Decide this week who you are, what is important, what you're willing to stand for. Let me tell you, I have spent the last few years trying to find out a solution, find a solution to what's going on in the world. Anybody who's listened to me or watched me for the last few years, you know about 5 years ago I said we've got to get off the exits. We've got to get off the exits. We're passing the exits. There's going to come a time when there's nothing but freeway and a cliff. We're there. But while there may not be a political solution, the good news is the God of Abraham ain't running for office. Be not afraid. Be not afraid. Know who he is. Know his face. He is a God of covenants and a God of miracles. We are leaving the age of man-made miracles of space flight, and we are re-entering the age of miracles of God. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. I will ask you this week, by the end of the week, to make a declaration. Declare to the world who you are. If you stand alone, so be it. Make a declaration of who you are. Write a journal. Know who you are tonight. Think of what you truly believe. And be able by the end of the week to make declarative statements on your own of who you are and what you believe. See if you have changed this week. I hope you have. I hope you have. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. One more, please.